And welcome to Breakout EDU. This is the Jealousy of Dionysus. The story goes for this one that the gods of the theater is just a show which is at your school in a few weeks. The first rehearsal starts today. T. Hespis was cast as the lead in the show. Unfortunately, Dionysus was up for the part 2. In anger, Dionysus locks all the scripts in a box, and the job of the group is to get them out in time for the first rehearsal. Lock setup is pretty straightforward. 241 for the 3-digit, 1897 for the 4-digit. The multi-ABC lock is at BARD, B-A-R-D, with a blank in the last one. The directional multi-lock, please note this is customizable for you. So you will set those directions to whichever you want. That follows stage directions that you have in a script. So the stage directions that you have in the last scene of a script of your choice will be your code. The game overview is a pretty straightforward game. You're going to hide the USB in the small box and lock that with the 3-digit code. That USB contains a clue on Viola Spolin, and it contains a clue on stage directions. You could use a different theater theorist than Viola Spolin if you would like. You could pick any one of your choice, just then update that information. What's important is that the document with the theater theorist says the key to your success lies within her work or his work. And then the video that I show happens to have a clip of the book in it, and so that's the link there. In the larger box, you will hide your prize or congratulations or reflection cards, and then you will include on the hasp the key lock, the 4-digit, the directional, and the word lock. This setup, you're going to use the Shakespeare dot to dot and write on it in invisible ink his nickname. You're going to then hide that in the room. You'll also hide the black light flashlight, a script of your choice, the Shakespeare dot to dot, the Greek theater, the paper with the Greek theater locations on it, the Stanislavski quote, the Shakespeare poem, and the MAT puzzle pieces. As I said before, stage directions and key PDFs on the flash drive, and put that in the small 3-digit. Remember, with the script that you use, the clue on the Shakespeare poem says entrances and exits and last scene. So you need to hide the script in your room that had the last scene of it has stage directions written with right, left, and following the shorthand of the theater. That can be anything if you want, and that's your multi-directional lock. For resources, again, script of your choice, and you might want to use the Viola Spolin book. That's what I've used, but any theater theorist of your choice would work. I happen to have a Konstantin Stanislavski poster in my room that has information about the Moscow Art Theater, or MAT. Now, for your playing purpose, if you don't have that poster, you can very easily put up a print-off, or you could just let students research Konstantin Stanislavski. Here are the printouts that you're going to have. This is the All the World's a Stage poem. It's not important that it's Shakespeare here. What's important is the bolding on the words stage, entrances, exits, and last scene. That is the clue for the direction lock. The Parados, Orchestra, and Diazoma is on a piece of paper that then needs to be matched with the Greek theater, and that is the code for the 3-digit lockbox. The Shakespeare dot to dot that you will write his nickname on in invisible ink. You'll also have there are no small parts, only small actors on a piece of paper. And then MAT. Now, what I do with the MAT, I cut this into actual puzzle shape pieces. So, I kind of squiggle it down and squiggle it down just to give extra things to hide in the room. And for something else that the students have to work for. The font on this is the same as the font on this, which hopefully leads them to no small parts and only small actors, which is attributed to Stanislavski. Add to the USB drive the stage directions right here, which will just help trigger their mind for the last scene. And then this is the video that I use for Viola Spolin, and the key to your success lies within her work. This right here, the stage direction, it tends to be the hardest clue for students. I often find that they don't, I don't know why, but they don't, with these exits and entrances, it takes them a while to put that together. As for the key, I actually take the key for the key lock, and I put it on a Post-it note, and I put that Post-it note within the book. So they have to go to the book, and then they'll flip through it and find the key. That's it for the game. Please let me know if you have any questions. I think it's pretty easy to set up, very customizable. Have fun, and thanks so much.